that time for everyone's favorite segment of the week. Our friends from the Worcester Animal Rescue League are up early with us this morning. Thank you so much for what you do and for coming to talk to us.
Thank you for
and
having
show us the amazing pets that you have up for adoption. Let's talk about the Worcester Animal Rescue League and what you do.
Yeah, so we've been around since 1912, serving Worcester and the surrounding communities. And we're one of the largest shelters in Massachusetts. We care for over 1,500 animals, primarily dogs and cats, with the occasional critters. But we're really set up to handle our feline and canine friends.
Yeah.
And we provide a number of different services, including adoptions and different services. So we're really happy to be here with Jackson and our ferrets today.
Tell us about Jackson. How long have you been looking out for him?
He's a catch. You know, we were just chatting that he really is one of those diamonds in the rough. He's a 6-year-old dog. He's neutered. He's up to date with his vaccines. He's so friendly with people.
He really is.
He really is. He's an exuberant guy, but he doesn't jump on you.
He doesn't. And I'm telling you, this is one of the very few dogs I've met who does not jump on you.
Yes, he has
Big
his manners.
dogs.
Yes. He has his manners. He knows how to sit. He knows how to obey some commands. But he also loves to have fun. He can't be trusted with a dog toy. He does like to shred them. But it's all in good fun. He really is a good boy. And let me tell you, he's a staff and volunteer favorite. Not that we play favorites in a way, because all of them are our favorites.
Yeah.
But Jackson has gone on a few different field trips to go get ice creams and cheeseburgers and car rides. So this is adding to his resume, if you will, now being on Pet Parade. So he would be great with a family that doesn't have any small children, just because he is a bigger dog and he might get a little exuberant and likes to play, like I said, with toys. So maybe a family with older kids or teens.
Okay.
And then he does need to be the only pet in the home. He gets along well with some dogs that he meets, but he does enjoy to play. So I think if there was a smaller dog or a cat, he might get a little too exuberant with them.
He is been very curious about the ferrets, so let's bring them in.
Sure.
See you later, Jackson.
All right, Jackson, thank you.
Bye-bye. Okay, so we're back with a couple of ferrets. I don't know much about these animals, so tell us about them.
They are awesome. So this is Biggie and this is Smalls.
Biggie Smalls?
Biggie Smalls. They love each other. They need to be adopted together. They are neutered, so they won't be having any babies.
Okay.
And ferrets are very friendly. They're very mischievous.
They are.
So you have to be prepared. You really have to baby-proof your house with a ferret.
They're so fluffy.
They are. They are.
and they're so wiggly.
Very wiggly. It's almost like a snake in a little furry body. And they can flatten themselves to get under doorways and into anything. So they're a lot of fun, but you have to be always stimulating them. You have to have puzzles to play with and games to do. Even just boxes filled with styrofoam peanuts are a great thing for them to play in, because otherwise they will find their own games. They can go to a home with other animals as long as the animals realize that they're part of the family too, not just some fun squeaky toy, because sometimes they can get hurt. They can get hurt. And they're generally quiet animals. They don't make a ton of noise, but they can move things around.
They dance? I mean, with a name like Biggie Smalls.
You have to.
You have to. All right, we only have a few seconds left. Let's talk about the events that you have coming up, because if you can't necessarily adopt, you can always support.
Support the shelter, sure,
A kitty baby shower?
Yes.
Please explain yourself.
Our kitten shower is April 6th. It's a Saturday from noon to 2 at the shelter. And it's a baby shower, but for kittens.
Okay.
So we need supplies, just like you do at a baby shower. You need supplies before the baby comes. We need formula and litter and blankets and laundry detergent before all the kittens arrive, because we care for about 200 to 300 kittens a year.
Wow.
And that's a long... It's a lot of work, and it's
a long year.
labor of love, definitely, but it takes a lot of supplies. So our shower's coming up next month.
Okay.
And then we also have, just yesterday, we had a dog that gave birth to 4 puppies. And I think we have homes for all those, but Mom has been in the emergency room recovering because she had some complications. So there will be information on our website and our Facebook about her. Her name's Mika.
Well, the website's on your screen. Definitely head there and share this clip on our website, cbsboston.com.